Ahead of the toughest stretch of the season, the Kansas City Chiefs are the healthiest they've been all year. Only 3 players listed on the injury report, so this Week 14 list is the shortest list we've seen all season, plus one key player inching his way back onto the field. Could we see Hollywood Brown as soon as Week 16? Let's discuss. What is up, Chiefs Kingdom? Happy Thursday. I'm Hayley Lewis, and this is Chiefs News Daily. It is Chargers Week, a team that has surprised a lot this season, sitting 8-4 under their new regime. But in order to prove that they can hang with the winner of 8 straight division titles, Los Angeles has got to knock off the King. So no doubt that Herbert and company are going to be bringing it all against the Chiefs on Sunday night. So let us break down the latest headlines surrounding this primetime matchup game. But first, give us a like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel, and let's get into it. Since drafting Justin Herbert back in 2020, 7 of the Chargers' 9 games against the Chiefs have been decided by one score, but the Chargers are 1-6 in those 7 games. Herbert 2-7 all-time against the Chiefs. So Kansas City last faced LA in Week 4 of this season, winning a close one-score game after coming back from behind. And it's no secret the Chargers are looking for redemption against Kansas City and a chance to prove themselves to the rest of the league. Now, if Kansas City wins on Sunday, they're going to lock up their 9th straight AFC West title in a home playoff game. So with that, we're going to check in with the team today, who shared that everyone on the active roster is going to practice in some capacity. Like I mentioned earlier, this team is the healthiest that they have been all season long after facing a cluster of injuries early on. So let us kick off the press conferences today with the coordinators.
Well, it was good to get Charles out there. He actually probably played more snaps than we anticipated, but I thought he was solid. There's a couple things in there. If you happen to talk to Charles, he'll tell you he wished he had done a little bit differently. But I thought he was solid for going out there for the first time. And an ACL is not easy to, you guys all know, to go out there and kind of have that confidence in. But credit to the trainers and Rick and his staff for getting Charles ready mid-season here. I've gone through all of them. There's a couple here and there. I can't pinpoint one thing. I would not say that it's a lack of communication. Our guys do a great job communicating that situation. There was a couple mental errors, guys that didn't do what they were supposed to do, and that always is going to lead to a longer play or an unsuccessful place for us. But I would not say that that's what that is. We just got to play better. Coordinate. Somebody's got to make a play. I go back to the Atlanta game. In the Atlanta game, we made that play, and there was in the Cincinnati game. Right? Didn't we finish it? I thought Chamari got a sack fumble or a big third down stop or something. Then we got the ball back to the offense. Similar situation. We were down by 2 or 3 points, but that's how we really want to finish. He's a main focus. When we played him the last time, I don't think we knew that he was going to surface like that. He's a rookie, but now it's evident that he's a guy that you better make sure you have your eyeballs on, because the quarterback's trying to find him, and when he does, it's usually a pretty successful play. He's a good football player. I got a lot of respect for him. Nifty, smart. The chemistry between him and 10 looks really good to me.
As far as the person, like I said a few weeks ago, love the person, love his energy. It's a contagious, infectious personality that he has with a lot of confidence. But he also has to learn the lingo and how we do things, and he's been able to do that the last couple weeks. And he's been doing a really good job in practice of being able to show us with the opportunities he's getting. And I think that's half the battle, is just the experience and the confidence. And now, if he gets that opportunity and that's the way we go, then we'll see on game day if that's the case. You look there and you see, the one thing that jumps off to me in regards to DJ is just he's had a lot of reps, and so that confidence is there. And then you watch the reps in practice and you see the mechanics and the techniques that he uses, the basic foundation of fundamentals. And if there is something schematically that there might be a question with protection or in the run game, etc., Joe's right there, and I think it really helps out a lot. No, I know there's the question in regards to his how he was in the game there in the red zone and on that one play, but that's never been who Patrick is. It's truly not. The frustration part is the team aspect of us. We were all frustrated. We wanted to be better in that game, and you get opportunities to close a game out. The last 2 weeks as an offense, we've had the opportunity to do that, and we haven't done that. And I think, leading up to that point, that's where, it kind of got to a point where whether there's penalties, whether there's missed opportunities, whatever it is, all of us together, I think it's just one of those things that we know we got to be better, we can be better, and that's what we have to be better moving forward here towards the end of the season and into the playoffs.
It's an adventure, really. I mean, a lot of credit goes to, our long snapper and our holder, Matt Ariza, getting those guys and spending the time and figuring them out exactly how he wants, how the kicker wants to hold, because it's different for each kicker. And he's done a really good job with that. It says a lot about them and their professionalism. So obviously he's a quick learner, and Bucker really trained him well, and he's able to take these guys and just adjust. And he's just a good football player and a good tackler too. The 59-yarder that we tried, I mean, that was at the end of the half. I mean, you're going to try that no matter what. If it was a 62-yarder, we'd give it a shot. I mean, maybe not that far. But, yeah, I mean, that was probably his range, and if he could lay into one, we tried, and you saw their guy. He missed. He was short. On a 56-yarder, I think he was short. I mean, it was a cool day. It definitely affects the ball. Also, your rush, that makes a big difference too. Like, we're rushing people. I mean, we rush people on our field goal block, and if you hit a low ball to try to hit a drive one, you're going to get it blocked. With Leo and all those guys inside. So you have to hit it higher, and that's an effect. You have to hit the ball higher. You can't get it as deep. So I mean, that played a factor in that game.
Now, the Chiefs also brought defensive tackle Chris Jones to the podium to speak. So let us bring you those key sound bites.
Heck of a passer, can make all the throws. Smart quarterback, big quarterback, tough to get down. That's a very good team, well-coached team. We got to try to limit him to big passing plays and also stop the run. They've been running the ball really, really well, managing the game really, really well. So try to affect the run game and get after it. You know what? I'm not that old. No, I'm just playing with you. No, I didn't. We actually had this conversation yesterday. He thought I was part of his class. I had to tell him, like, 2 years younger than you, buddy.
You guys never did?
No, I never had the pleasure of facing him. I kind of missed that year after I left. Well, before he left. Well, after he left, we played him.
What did you thought of him in the room, in the building, practice field, stuff like that? He seems like he's got a fun personality. He might get along well with you.
Yeah, man, I really don't have no problems with nobody. I get along with everybody. I have a mutual respect for his game. Even when he was in Arizona, I had a lot of respect for him, and I think he's going to be a great asset to this offensive unit that we have.
All right, the Chargers are also dealing with their fair share of injuries this season. 2 players missed practice this past Wednesday. So yesterday, linebacker Deion Henley with a knee injury did not practice. Neither did outside linebacker Khalil Mack, who took his usual rest day on Wednesday. Now, a handful of players were also limited, including wide receiver Lad McConkey dealing with a knee/shoulder injury, cornerback Cam Hart dealing with an ankle injury, and linebacker Denzel Perryman a groin injury. Hart and Perryman have each missed the past 2 games. Now, others who were limited also include outside linebacker Bud Dupree dealing with a heel injury, safety Tony Jefferson hamstring, and safety Elijah Molden, his back is what's been giving him trouble. Linebacker Junior Colson also practiced on Wednesday as the Chargers opened up his 21-day practice window. All right, big congratulations to Travis Kelce, who was nominated for the Walter Payton Man of the Year award this morning. The Chiefs press release writes that the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year award is the league's most prestigious honor, recognizing players who excel on the field and demonstrate a steadfast commitment to creating positive impact beyond the game. Now, Kelce is joined by 31 other nominees with the selection from each club. All 32 nominees are going to be recognized for their achievements during the week leading up to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. Now, the winner of the 2024 Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year award is going to be announced during the NFL Honors. Now, fans can vote on Twitter by posting hashtag WPMOY challenge along with the last name/Twitter handle of their chosen nominee, or by voting directly at NFL.com/Man of the Year. The nominee who receives the most collective hashtag mentions and online votes is going to win an additional $35,000 donation from Nationwide to the charity of their choice. So make sure you go out and vote for Kelce. Now, Kelce is known for his incredible work with the Ignition Lab, 87 and Running Foundation, and his partnership with Operation Breakthrough. 5 Chiefs have won the award, dating all the way back to the early 1970s. Willie Lanier in 1972, Lynn Dawson in 1973, Derek Thomas 1993, Will Shields in 2003, and Brian Waters in 2009. Alrighty, folks, that does it for another episode of Chiefs News Daily. As always, we'll be back again tomorrow. In the meantime, like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll see you back here on Friday.